Yo, what up guys, I'm Sammy and welcome back to the Umveils channel. And Nike has officially unveiled the Kyrie 7. And we got the tech specs, we got release dates, we got exact colorways, and of course official photos from Nike, which is dope. So I'm pretty damn excited. I posted it on Instagram and a lot of you guys seem to be liking it a lot more, especially since the official images have come out. That's usually what happens. Even for me, I'm guilty of it. We you know, when like a leak comes out, we're like, I don't know, man, what the hell is that? And then, you know, official pictures come out, and then it's like, oh, it grew on me, it looks dope now. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely really like how the Kyrie 7 looks now. I still don't like the 2 fingers and like the forefoot, you know, but I feel like it doesn't look as bad as I first thought. So tell us what you guys think of the Kyrie 7 down in the comments section below. So first of all, we got the BK black colorway. It's like a black color with a white outsole, and then that plastic piece is like a turquoise color. And that is releasing November 23rd. And then we have 4 colorways launching November 11th. So 11, his number is 11. Kyrie Irving has, I believe, is 11 letters in his name and stuff like that. I don't know, he's a very superstitious guy apparently. So yeah, 11/11, expect 4 colorways. It's available on sneakers, but they're doing like a mystery drop, right? So you don't know what colorway you're gonna get. So there's 4 colorways available. So the first one is the special effects colorway. It's like a really cool like green turquoise color with like a red lining, which I really liked. The swoosh is a gold outline swoosh, which looks really cool, and the plastic piece here has kind of like a gradient of like cool colors, which I think looks awesome. Also, the Kyrie Irving logo is gold as well. This is probably my favorite colorway out of everything that's coming out. The second one is the Kyrie 7 Expressions color. So this colorway is inspired by Kyrie Irving's love for art and the freedom artistic expression gives creators to be themselves. So not a huge fan of this colorway, but you know, it's not bad. A lot of these colors are like very like out there, I would say, as far as like they use a lot of bright colors and stuff like that. So we got a lot of pink, orange, very like highlighter color, you know. Next we got the Kyrie 7 Icons of Sport, which is I would say my second favorite colorway. So it's basically a red upper. The swoosh looks pretty cool. It's like black, white, yellow, and blue. The midsole is red. The outsole is white, I guess, in the heel, but in the forefoot, it's like different colors, just like the swoosh. And then I guess that plastic piece is white. It's an overall very cool color. And then next we got the Kyrie 7 Soundwave, and it's inspired by Irving's love for music. I mean, this colorway is pretty dope too, but my favorites are the red one and then the turquoise one. But like I said, they're doing like a mystery drop. So once you order the Kyrie 7 on the sneakers app, you don't know which colorway you're gonna get, which I think is not that dope because what if you get a colorway that you don't want, right? So yeah, anyways, the Kyrie 7 is rumored to be $140, which is a $10 increase from the Kyrie 6. Also, some other tech specs. So what's new? We have a 360-degree traction pattern. It has real-time game data. They say this every single year, you know, a new traction pattern, it's pressure map, blah blah blah, you know. So I mean, obviously Kyries usually are very consistent and very solid for traction, so I'm not worried about it at all. You can see the nice outsole curvature and all that, so not really worried about traction. Of course, durability might be an issue. I actually don't know. The rubber looks super thick and the grooves look very deep, so I mean, the Kyrie 7 looks pretty durable. I'm not very worried about it. The Kyrie 6 was in like the grooves are super thin and the rubber is very spaced apart, which I like. It also says the Kyrie 7 is lighter than the Kyrie 6. That's thanks in part to Nithonkame. Well, sorry, Ben Nithonkame. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce his name, but he's the designer of, I guess, the Kyrie since the 4. Leo Chang was the designer of the Kyries from the 1, 2, and the 3, and then Ben designed the Kyries from the 4, 5 to the 6, and now the 7. And he said he removed color dams, the grooves in the outsole that separate areas of color blocking. I'm not 100% sure what that means, but basically I feel like he's trying to say like he removed a little bit of weight from the outsole. It can add up to a couple of ounces, it says in the article. So I don't know. I mean, the Kyrie 6 was kind of heavy. Well, not heavy, but like a little heavier than normal, right? Yeah, so 13.72 ounces. That is definitely unnecessarily heavy, you know. I believe the Kyrie 4 was super light compared to that, like 12 point something, 11 point something. 12.5, so that's like average. Yeah, the one was 11.57 ounces. So I believe like with time, the Kyries just got heavier and heavier. Let's check the 5. That's probably pretty damn heavy too. Yeah, 13.5 ounces. So if the Kyrie 7 is lighter, that would definitely be a much needed change in his line, you know? Also, another thing that's new are the strap was replaced by 2 TPU fingers on the lateral and medial sides of the forefoot, and it's supposed to give you more security and all that. It's pretty cool. You guys can see Ben's kind of like a design of it, so we can see like this support only where Kyrie needs it. It's like in the forefoot. It looks more like an X in this. So we got those plastic TPU fingers. Like I said, I'm not a huge fan of how it looks, but you know, it is for a functional purpose. They're using a composite mesh upper, and it says it gives Irving flexibility where he needs it. And this helps the shoe cut a few ounces without sacrificing support. So Kyrie's usually, I mean, they're usually a thin, very thin material, like in the Kyrie 4. The Kyrie 5 is also pretty thin. The Kyrie 6 was a little bit thicker than like the 4 and the 5, but you know, it's still pretty thin. And of course, it was a very, very supportive material. So I mean, I'm pretty disappointed that they're using a mesh material again. Like I said, I want a nicer material in Kyrie's, you know? But of course, KD had to wait 8 shoes as well. I guess 7 shoes from like the KD 7. Like they're using really crappy mesh materials and like this posit material in the heel, you know? But then with the 8, remember they went all in, and I believe this shoe was like 180 bucks. They really upped the price if I remember correctly, and they just went all in. Remember this? It's just called like fly weave or something like that. It was like a new type of knit, and then of course you got the full length zoom, which was awesome. So maybe we'll have to wait until the Kyrie 8 for Nike to actually like up the ante for Kyrie's line as far as tech goes. But yeah, I mean, as for like aesthetics and tech, it's literally the exact same, you know, composite mesh or just a mesh material. It's using the same exact zoom turbo unit, I believe, from what, the 5, the 6, and now the 7, the same exact zoom turbo. I mean, I guess that's not a terrible thing. Zoom turbo in the forefoot is actually pretty damn nice, but you know, I kind of want something different. Kyrie seems like the type of dude where if he likes something, he like keeps it. You know what I'm saying? He like, that's what he wants. You know, so yeah, we got the zoom turbo unit, and it also says the chassis is a carryover from the 6. Kyrie loved it, so he kept it. So yeah, I mean, the entire like shoe is very, very similar to the Kyrie 6 as far as the overall silhouette goes as well. And like, shout out to the designer Ben. Like the Kyrie 7 looks dope. Like if you look at the actual like drawing, it looks very, very cool. We still don't know what's in the heel, guys, and Nike isn't saying anything about it, you know? Like if you guys can see, there is a cutout in the heel like I mentioned before, and is it a softer type of foam underneath your heel? We don't know, and Nike is not mentioning anything about it. I mean, if it was like a nice like Cushlon or something, or softer foam that they're using, they would mention it, right? So I'm guessing since they're not mentioning it, in like the tech specs, it's not anything special, and so I guess I don't know why they would do that. Like is it a different density foam? And even if it was dual density, they would say something about it. I don't know. I'm still hopeful, guys, that it's something nice, because the Kyrie 4, if you look at his entire freaking line, the heel cushion is so bad. You know what I'm saying? The Kyrie 1 cushion was trash, 2 trash, 3 trash. 4 was probably my favorite with the Cushlon because the heel is actually kind of soft. The 5 and the 6 have a nice zoom turbo unit in the forefoot, but the heel is still super stiff. So impact protection, especially on heel strikes, wasn't that good. But yeah, tell us what your thoughts are on the Kyrie 7. Is it growing on you guys? And are you guys gonna get it November 11th when it comes out on Sneakers app? As far as the performance goes, I feel like it's gonna perform pretty much the same as the 6. But like I said, hopeful that the heel cushion is a little bit softer. And also, I feel like it's gonna be more durable. The traction's still probably gonna be good. The outsole curvature is still there, so that's awesome. And hopefully the material and the overall I guess bulk of the upper is reduced in the Kyrie 7. But yeah, as far as the Kyrie 7 goes, it's gonna be a very, very familiar shoe, which I don't know, a lot of you guys seem to not like. A lot of you guys, including me, want to see something changed as far as like a shoe design goes, and also tech. So anyways, that's the Kyrie 7 unveiled. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.